viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary series, and it looks like we've got Boros aggro versus, I want to say Dimir control, but he's also running Aetherflux Reservoir, so undoubtedly we'll see that combo. The other side, though, he's running an interesting card that you don't really see in Standard, is Master Tinkerer. Trinketeer, excuse me. You know, he's a 3-2 for 3, servos and Thopters you control get +1/+1, and then if you pay 4 you get a servo. You know, he's not a bad card, but, you know, his relevance really would require you to build a deck for him. Prophetic Prism. Now, he is a 3-power creature, so at the moment he's going to be doing the heavy lifting for the Boros side. You know, he doesn't have an artifact, so Toolcraft Exemplar is going to stay as a 1/1. And the thing is against Aetherflux Reservoir, you need to put the damage down fast. Otherwise, he's just going to keep gaining life out of your reach. Now, tapped artifact. He really does need a way to get rid of Aetherflux Reservoir, because at this point, he is just going to get out damaged by the life gain. Okay, discards Archangel Avacyn, playing Angel of Invention. Now, if he goes for the servo tokens, those guys are going to be 3/3s. Yeah. And now he's got artifacts, so Toolcraft Exemplar will be bigger. So 4/3, 4/3, that's 8 damage, and then next turn he's got, you know, an additional 8 damage on the board. You know, he's going to be dealing quite a bit of damage, but the problem is that each turn there's a possibility that Aetherflux Reservoir is going to have enough that he feels comfortable doing his combo of, what is it, Paradoxical Outcome? The one where you pick a bunch of permanents and bounce them back to your hand? Yeah, there it is. So there's Paradoxical Outcome, bouncing the Prophetic Prisms and the 0-drops. And now he's going to be able to play at least 3 spells. Now, the good news is that he's dealt a lot of damage, and 3 spells, well, 4 with the Paradoxical Outcome, isn't really all that much life compared to the damage output that Boros is going to put down next turn. Especially since we don't know what is in his hand or what he's going to draw. Nahiri has 8 loyalty, so he could go for -8 and go for something big and scary. Honestly, if he went for another Angel of Invention, that would be quite brutal. Because that would be yet another +1/+1 on top of all of these creatures. So, Gluttonous Crane, he's back up to 31. So now it's up to Boros to lay the smackdown. He's currently has available 16 points of damage worth of creatures, you know, once this guy gets his buff. Chief of the Foundry. Other artifacts get +1/+1, so the servos get bigger. He does -8 Nahiri. Oh, wow. Ulamog. And Declaration in Stone to get rid of the Gluttonous Crane, so now he can't even block. Well, that's 8, 19, 21, plus 8 is 29. Leave him at 2. He'll get rid of Aetherflux Reservoir with Ulamog, and he'll sort of mill him 20 cards. That is amazing. I mean, this is an oddball Boros aggro deck, but the fact that it worked was amazing. And I have to say, this combination of Master Trinketeer with Angel of Invention is really powerful. You know, that's a straight up +2/+2 to all of your servo tokens. Which one? Oh, he has first strike. I was like, which one of them has first strike? Well, that is pretty much the game. Oh, that's right, he didn't get cast. Sorry. He didn't get cast, so he doesn't get to exile anything. But he did knock him down to 2. Theoretically, Aetherflux Reservoir could still come back from that. That is the very sad part of Aetherflux Reservoir, is just the ridiculous amount of life that they can gain. The only problem is that he's running out of mana very fast. Up to 8. That is not going to be enough. Another Nahiri. Discard Zulamog. Throbbing Inspector. I can't really think of a response that he can have for 1 mana that would save him here, so pretty sure this is game. All out attack. Yep. I have to say, that was a fun little deck to watch. You know, Oddball, you know, something you don't expect. Something, and he has an idea there saying that it was logical. And if you think about it, in a way it is. You know, Nahiri is a, you know, on color, 4 mana is, you know, cheap for what she can do. You know, the exile ability. And then drawing you extra cards so that, you know, you can get deeper into your deck and get cards that you want. And then Trinketeer with the Angel of Invention, and then, you know, Chief of the Foundry a little bit. But, you know, he has a point that, you know, these things kind of line up pretty well. But, you know, that was just an amazing coincidence of things happening. You know, the fact that he got Nahiri up to 8 loyalty counters and he's playing Ulamog in that deck is just ridiculous. So, I think I'm going to end the video here. That was fun to watch. That was, I'll call it Boros Oddball versus Dimir Aetherflux Reservoir. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next video.